Hi, welcome to It's Music. I'm your host, Jonathan Grimes, and today's featured performer is Aun Aqui. We'll be right back after these messages. This episode of It's Music brought to you by Eminem Hardware. If you need appliance, kitchenware repaired of any kind, you can call 664-7620. Welcome back to It's Music. Aun Aqui will now be performing her first song, Almost Right.
Good night, I'll kiss you once you're sleeping. Goodbye, I'll stop out while you're dreaming. Eyes closed, they're spinning like the ceiling. Don't go, you stay put for the evening. It's almost right, but not quite good enough. You're not my type, and I couldn't stay in love. Echoes of music in the evening. Warm clothes tumble dry uneasy. Come close, you come and stand here near me. Forget those people we cannot be. It's almost right, but not quite good enough. I'm not your type, and you couldn't stay in love. It's almost right, but not quite good enough. You're not my kind, and I just can't keep this up.
This piece strikes me as one of the classic motifs of a heartbreak song, though it's a little bit faster, but there's nothing wrong with that. Aun Aqui will now be performing her second song, Maybe.
Call me crazy, I'm not here lately. No, I'm checking in to checking out. call me baby. I'll stay here maybe if you think that I should stick around. It's like a heartbeat, it's just a machine, yeah. Power's on and power's down. But your voice is so sweet, it's in the best dream. It's my favorite sound. And anywhere you go, I wanna be right there. And everywhere you go, take me there. What's your end game? What's the next play? Are we kicking off or touching down? And I know what you'll say, I hear it all day. Just be here in the moment now. Cause I'd hop the night train, jump on the last plane if you led me to your higher ground. But I felt the earthquake, and I heard your heart break, and you're picking up the pieces now. And anywhere you go, be right there. And everywhere you go, take me there.
This one's a lot slower, but that means it gives you plenty of time to sit and think about what it really means. Stay tuned, because right after the break, we'll talk a little with Aun Aqui and learn more about her music. This episode of It's Music brought to you by Eminem Hardware. If you need appliance, kitchenware repaired of any kind, you can call 664-7620. Hi, you're watching It's Music. I'm your host, Jonathan Grimes, and we have Aun Aqui with us. Now, I had a few questions for you before we got into the second half of the performances. I see the guitar, and
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you play it.
I do.
Do you play any other instruments besides that?
I do. I taught myself the guitar as a kid. My mom said, I'll buy you the guitar, but you have to teach yourself. Can't do guitar and lessons, both of those purchases. So I learned to play the guitar, and we had a piano that came with our house when we moved to Alabama, and so I just figured out how to play it by ear.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And that's it, just piano and guitar. Tried violin, but it just takes too much finesse.
Have you ever tried any electronical composing?
How do you mean? synth?
Like GarageBand.
GarageBand, yes, I played with that before. I'm not very good at the production stuff. I have friends who are good with Logic and all those, music programs, but for me, I just like to play and sing, not really the techie aspect of it. Not good with that.
Speaking of just liking to play it, do you ever plan to get more professional with your career?
I mean, as a kid, of course, it was a dream to become a rock star or, a published author, something creative and artsy like that. As an adult, that dream, I've let go of it just a little bit.
Really?
I think I'm pretty much a realist. I'm optimistic, but I enjoy my day job, and it's very realistic for me to enjoy this as a hobby. And I kind of think that if I did it full time, I might not like it as much. So I'm content with just, when I have free time, expressing myself with it.
It gives you that nice creative freedom to kind of do what you want when you want.
Yep. And it's therapeutic. Yep, I love it.
And I do believe you post your music online?
I do. I post on SoundCloud. That's where my originals go. I play charity gigs and public gigs from time to time, but mostly I do covers for public gigs because people like to hear stuff they're familiar with, stuff they can sing along to. And so I'll throw in like one original per every 4 covers. That's usually my ratio. But yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
How many originals do you have at this point?
I mean, I wrote some when I was in my teenage years, but looking back, I'm not very proud of them. So, I mean, there were like maybe 50 of those, but it's just very juvenile stuff, incomplete thoughts. So as an adult, I've probably written maybe 50 more, but of those 50, I like 12 of them. So
It's okay. I don't think many of us like what we did when we were teenagers.
right. I think we are our own worst critics, so.
Is your family super on board with you doing music?
Yes and no. They liked me being creative when I was a kid because I was in the same mindset they were. They're very conservative where they live and how they live their lifestyles. But now that we're not really on the same wavelength, they can't approve of it. But I mean, for me, it's always been a great outlet. So.
Music is always something that people can go to let their emotions out.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I can appreciate. Well, all right. Thank you. That's about all the questions I can think of, and I look forward to hearing more from you. But before we move on to the third song, we'll be right back after a quick break. This episode of It's Music brought to you by Eminem Hardware. If you need appliance, kitchenware repaired of any kind, you can call 664-7620. Welcome back to It's Music. Aun Aqui will now be performing her third song, Blur.
In the swirl of color, and you didn't miss a beat. You're using, and it's a stranger's love. You're rolling up your sleeves. Careful with that needle now, bet you'll stick it in too deep. This road you're on isn't long enough, no, you're running out of street. And it's a blur, the steps between the concrete and asphalt. And it's a blur, the space between my mistake and your fault. autumn winds have come and gone. Now winter's on the street. You've curled up underneath the rug and you say that you can't sleep. So lost inside your loneliness, you never make a sound. The sirens blare inside your head, but you never make a sound. And it's a blur, the steps between the concrete and asphalt. Yeah, it's a blur, the space between my mistake and your fault.
This one really strikes me as more of evoking a fear sort of emotion where you really don't know what's going on. Aun Aqui will now be performing her final song, 90s Rock.
Take you in your teenage clothes, I'll watch you at your music shows, singing with the crowd. I'll meet your gaze as the tempo slows, I'll stick around when the curtains close, listening for your sound. Take me out to your favorite place, lean in close and I'll whisper things like, babe, there's no one like you. 'Cause I'm all yours on a perfect day, and you make me feel like I ought to stay. 'Cause babe, there's no one like you. A motorbike and a sweet Mohawk, perfect sound of your 90s rock. Oh, I could ride with you a lot. Your denim jeans and your V-neck top, that leather vest and those tattooed arms. Oh my, take me around the block. Watch you like a TV show, you read me like a horoscope, mystic and sublime. I'd run to you in a cloud of smoke, so pack your bags and let's hit the road, leave this all behind. Take that curve and I'll grab your waist, lean in close and I'll whisper things like, babe, there's no one like you. 'Cause I'm all yours and I'm here to stay, speaking words that I never say. 'Cause babe, there's no one like you. A motorbike and a sweet Mohawk, the perfect sound of your 90s rock. Oh, I could ride with you a lot. Your denim jeans and your V-neck top, that leather vest and those tattooed arms. Oh my, Take me around the block. Take that curve and I'll grab your waist. We're spinning, swerving through time and space, missing all these signs. 'Cause I'm all yours on a perfect day, speaking words that I never say. We're blurring all these lines. Take that curve and I'll grab your waist. We're spinning, swerving through time and space, missing all these signs. 'Cause I'm all yours on a perfect day, speaking words that I never say. We're blurring all these lines. Motorbike and a sweet Mohawk, the perfect sound of your 90s rock. Oh, I could ride with you a lot. Your denim jeans and your V-neck top, that leather vest and those tattooed arms. Oh my. Take me around the block.
That song was a lot more upbeat than the others, and it's almost it's a playful turn on the classic 90s rock. If you'd like to learn more about the show, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Gmail.